Continuing our discussion from last week, we talked a little bit about LinkedIn ads budget and how to know if LinkedIn ads are right for your business. So let's say that I'm a business owner. I've decided I'm ready for LinkedIn ads. I have a really great system in place for retargeting. What is step one for me to get started?
So probably the easiest way to get started is to first get kind of the foundational stuff, get the LinkedIn Insights tag installed on your website and create the initial retargeting audiences. So unfortunately for like website visitors, it's not retroactive. So it won't start collecting those audiences until you get those initial things set up. So you do need to get that set up. I would say you want to set that up and have the audiences pooling a month or two or three before you're like thinking about actually spending money on LinkedIn. That way, when you are ready to get started, you have a retargeting audience already built. So that would be kind of foundational. Step one is get the insights tag, create the retargeting audiences, let them start pooling. And then from there, the big foundational step as far as strategy in my mind is kind of like how you think about LinkedIn in general. What message you want to say, the overall strategy you want to take. And with me kind of taking a demand gen approach to the strategy on LinkedIn, my whole goal with retargeting is to overcome usually two main objections. One is timing, in which case almost anything you put back in front of them will overcome that because you're staying in front of them, staying top of mind. The second and bigger objection is usually they don't know you and they don't trust you yet. So I try to focus most of my time and attention on overcoming that objection. So I would do some soul searching when you're ready for retargeting. You have the audiences built. Figure out, I do this kind of a test. I say if a qualified prospect leaves my website, what are 10 pieces of content, assets, things that I would want them to see that helps tell the story that would, maybe push them over the edge of seeing us as the go-to option in our space. So normally that might be stuff like key testimonials, key case studies, a client success story, maybe like an expert interview that you had with a respected member of the, B2B community or in your industry, a Forbes article, 10 pieces of kind of content or assets that really help position you as an expert in your space. And then I would turn those things into retargeting ads and basically use LinkedIn ads as a guaranteed delivery system to make sure that the prospects, the qualified prospects that leave your website then get exposed to those assets that push them in, that tell the story that you want, that push them in that right direction. So those are really the two keys: is get the foundational setup so that you are collecting audiences, and then get your mind right around the strategy you're going to use. And obviously there's a lot of technical aspect of running LinkedIn ads and targeting and the settings, but if you get those two foundational things right, you're definitely off to a better start than most.